Evening, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey Kermit, hey Grey, hey G-Freak. Alright, so it's a fourth stream of Centurion solo planning and practice. Hey Johnny. Today is probably the first stream where we actually start to introduce Forget-Me-Not into the mix. Hey D-Bros. Because now we've got a good, decent section of modules that we can work with on our practice bombs. I think we need to put a Forget-Me-Not in there just to test how the stage tracking and stuff is going to work. I have two choices with Forget-Me-Not. I can either track the stage numbers and calculate everything at the end, or I can calculate on the fly and just enter the string at the end. Hey Jerry. And the thing that I track is the calculated string. I'm leaning towards the former. I think one of the biggest arguments for just tracking the string as I go and calculating everything at the end would be that if I've made a calculation error somewhere, hey Jared, let's say near the start of the Forget-Me-Not, and the solution doesn't converge for 20 numbers, hey Fishy, then I've essentially wasted 20 digits worth of calculation. So I think calculating on the fly, at least I get immediate feedback if I've made a calculation error. I think that probably swings me towards wanting to calculate at the end. It'll be out of this world if it works, D-Bros, but we're a long way from that yet. So, let's take a look where we're at with the profiles. We've got, I think, 21 things? No, more than 21. What have I put on that's new? No, that was 21. That was 21. I can't do maths. So that's 21. There's a couple new things that we added yesterday that I'm going to want to definitely go over again. Adventure game, I've spent very little time looking at. That was like 20 minutes at the end of last stream. I could have forgotten some of that. 2-bits, definitely the fact that there's just 100 things that can query. That definitely needs some review. But Forget-Me-Not is going to go on. Okay. And that's on. Okay, Forget-Me-Not is on the profile, so we're going to start seeing that appear on our practice bombs. I guess we begin the day with, hey Maramba, I guess we begin the day with a progress bomb. Also, let's just quickly mention things that I think we're probably going to hit today. Obviously, Forget-Me-Not. I've started taking a look at Astrology and the ways to memorize this. I think this one won't be too bad at all. It's some tables, but the information within those tables is really straightforward. I think this is going to function very similarly to listening, because there's only 5 potential numbers, so I'm gonna take letter groups, like have 0 be equal to A to E, A, B, C, D, or E, and just like listening, we're gonna try and build words and phrases out of the letter groups that these numbers represent. So Astrology, I think, will be not bad at all. So we might take a look at Astrology today. We might take a look at the clock today, because a couple episodes ago, we had made a condensed manual page. I kind of requested a specific. I had an idea for how I wanted to solve it, and he built the manual page to that spec, so that's very nice. So it's been a while since he made that, so I should take a look at that and see if we can get clock done. I really want to take a look at Hexa Maze because it's scary, but it's also fun. Like, it's not just fast math, it's not just giant table memorization. Having to navigate a maze is interesting, and it's going to be very different than anything else, because even like 3D Maze and Mouse in a Maze don't require me to remember the maze. I just have to remember certain features of it. I have to be able to work out which maze it is in the case of Mouse, or I just have to be able to work out where 0, 0 is in the case of 3D. So Hexa Maze is going to be pretty unique on this bomb, and while it's going to be very difficult, I would imagine, I'm looking forward to trying it, because it's not just remembering massive sentences, and you know, it's different. It's interesting. It's unique. So I think we're going to take a look at Hexa Maze today. So yeah, clock, Hexa Maze, Astrology, Forget-Me-Not are the things I think are currently at the top of my bill. Depending on how long that takes, maybe one or two other things. We'll see. But yeah, I guess let's begin with a progress bomb. So we have 22 modules to test out. Again, I'm going to go in alphabetical order, just so I take it in the order that the game offers me. Keep things interesting. With a couple exceptions, I need to begin with an anagram so that I can start tracking Forget-Me-Not.
All available experts, please report to room A9.
So we're going to begin with, which is the one, we're going to want to track it here. This is a good one. So stage 1 is a 1. Okay. Stage 2 is a 5. Right, and then we're going to go in alphabetical order from here. Does this ring a bell? I'm not happy with alphabet yet. There's definitely some that just don't stand out to me at all. I want to say this is a 4-letter. Like OBVK or something? OKBV? I'm going to just look this one up. I don't know it. I think it's a 4-letter. It's OKBV. Okay, bruv was my way of remembering that, wasn't it? Okay. Stage 3 is a 2. We've not had a 2 yet. If I make an entry error for Forget-Me-Not, that is absolutely disgusting. Might want to work out my own notation for an incorrectly added digit. So double left right is our submit. Okay, stage 4 is a 6.
Emergency cleared. All personnel, please return to your stations.
Nine. So that's that. Hey, Anna Winnie. Okay, 2 edge? No. 2. He always carried? No. It's the one before that. What comes before he always carried his low? He carried his low temperature always better. No warmth could warm. No wintry weather chill him. So, NO. No warmth could warm. Okay, stage 6 is a 3. Stage 7 is a 7. 5. Hey bud, can you remind me, do I pronounce your name Lays or Ias? Is it an L or an I? Give me a phonetic pronunciation. Oh, cool. Big fan. He recognized me in the photo. It should be that one, right? Yeah. So this is the on the side neat maze. So that's maze 5. Maze 4 would be 2, 3, 4, 1. No, that's maze 3. 2, 3, 4, 1. 3241, 2314, 2314. So we're aiming for white. Finally, a fast mouse noise. Never get those. 9. Okay, 9 would be 6, 7, 8, 9. Have I entered a 9 wrong at some point? No, I don't think I have. Hey, Ginger. That's a NOR, isn't it? They have to both be wrong. So C alone should be the only solution. Okay. 7. Okay, copyright but pigtail kings are lambda star. That's only 3. What do we get in the far right column? That's only 2, isn't it? What about trident smiley? BT CP3 black star. That's only 2. I think it's the copyright but kings are lambda star. Cool, okay. And then we get 10 is a 0. Where are we? So far so good. I guess that's soccer match, which is strip, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. STRIP? Am I forgetting how the letters are split? One to 6, 7 to 12, 13 to 18. R is not a 4. Damn it. STRIP. Okay. And stage 11 is a 4. Okay, our serial, don't think we've used any edge work yet, have we? 2 plus 2, so that's just a standard 14. And I think 12 for 2. Cool. Stage 12 is a 3. And you want us, so strip is that one. Second number goes down, which is 6 down. We have 6, that's gold, red. PR, that's 5. 5 plus golf, golf is 7, 12. 12 up is green. Clicking green for Minesweeper. Zero. That was 00 submit, I think. Okay, wizard. What's his wizard stats? It's 0. No, he has a bit of strength, doesn't he? It's 105, I think. So let's see. Bellows. Nope. Lamp. Nope. Hey, Beaver. Trophy. We're not fighting a troll. In other words, in other things, it's against strength, and that's good. We have enough strength there. So trophy. Symbol. If it's really hot, we use symbol. I think that's hot enough for symbol. It's more than 31, I think. So trophy symbol. Don't need step ladder. A longbow would be the best thing for us. We don't have it though, so I'm guessing a caber is our use. Okay, so what was that? That was trophy something. Trophy symbol caber. Trophy symbol caver. Stage 14 is a 2. Did I miss a stage? Hopefully not. Stage 14 is a 2. Which is that. Okay, so we have... So we're looking at this column. That's definitely going to be the right hand... No, is that definitely going to be the right hand side? No, it's not. It's going to be the middle. And it's going to have the question mark. It's going to go here. And are these the right way around on the left hand side? Yes, they are. Okay, 4. What are you fighting? Wizard. I can't wait to meet you in person. G, so times 3. I'd row with you if I had an extra ore. 2. Hey, Sir Rex. Okay, I is 8. Goes to 24. So it's not I. M would be 12 here. 36. Nope. U would be 20, 60, 8. It's U. It's not Z. I think it's T. No, it can't be T. Okay, it's Q or R. So Q would be 16. 16 times 3 is 48. Minus 26 is 22. I'm just gonna say it's R without calculating it. Okay, U R, and then RGB times 4 would be 5. 20. Nope. K would be 10. 40 minus 26 would leave you with 24. No, it wouldn't. It would leave you with 14. No. So it's W or M. M is 12. 48 minus 26 is 22. Again, I'm going to say W without calculating. Cool. That was UFW, is that right? Okay, we have a strike, but is anything else relevant? No TRN, no car. Okay, so either back. So it would be CCL, CL. CCL, so it should be clockwise left set. Clockwise left set. 9. 9. Starting selling Minesweeper. Right, did I say click red? Damn it. Color flash is green. Okay, so green is same word, different colors, which is correct. It's no on the 5th. Good. Another 9. 6. Alright, 2 bits. Do we have an RCA? No, we don't. Okay, so we're looking at 2 times 2 is 4, plus, it's the value of the first letter, isn't it? So 4 plus 7 is 11, which is ZK. So query 1, ZK. 2 TTH, I think is CC, query 2. A secret branch. 6.5 is GS. Goose stealing a baby, query 3. 49RG. Rage, that should be Delta Bravo submit. And we're starting on rule 2. Oh, what's wrong with that? Ooh, okay. That's the first strike I'm not happy with at all. Golf, 7, plus 2 times 2 is 11. There's no RCA, We're beginning with 11. 11 is lol sync zk first query. 2 3. T 3 is th. Hey Lee. So far, well, until we got a strike just now. 2 3. I'm pretty sure that's CC. 6 5 G S. I'm pretty sure that's BB. Hey Drake. RN, not RG. I just got my letter for 9 wrong. CB submit. Okay. I'm starting with rule 2 here. And the digit is 2. Okay, rule 2 is a line. I don't see a line. Rule 3, more black quadrants than white quadrants. That doesn't look promising. That's an 8. That's a black. That's a white. 3, 5, 7. Ooh, that's a black as well. No, it is. I think it just is the number of black quadrants then. Cool. Forget me not wants an input. Okay, how many pixels are white in the bottom left quadrant of bitmaps? Damn it, I didn't actually count. The correct leg press in the second stage. Okay. Goal sphere. Wow, that was a while ago. We said it was maze 5, didn't we? So 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 4 3 2 1 3 2 1 4. Is it white? Good. Quick response from 2 bits. G. So my fourth word was QB run. R. N. Okay. So, I mean, I don't have this memorized, so I guess we'll just bring up the forget-me-not page. Or, hang on. I have a condensed version over here from Ash. Okay. Huh, why didn't that copy and paste? Hey, CMSABI. Okay, so this is our alright, so our first digit is a 1. If unlit car, nope. If more unlits than lits, yes. So we should be looking at an 8 to begin with. If there's a serial port, no. If previous calculated was even, then it's 9 plus EO is 5. 4, and then we just go. So if either is 0, it's the highest serial number digit. If they're both even, it's the smallest odd digit. In either case, it's 7. So AO is 2, 9, okay, and then AON, NE is 6. This is lengthy. WE 9, and then we have a 0, so we're adding 7 to PO is 3. AE is 7. WE is 9. Still adding 7 because we've got even numbers. AE is 7. Still got evens. EE is 0, 7, and now we're back to normal. WO is just 4. Okay. PO is 3. EE is 0. AO is 2. WO is 4. God, this is going to take a while. AO 2. And now we get a 0. EE 0. 7. WE is 9. And back to normal. WE, and we get another 0. And finally, we add 7 to 2 for a solved bomb. And that's how we're going to do Forget Me Not, ladies and gentlemen, with that ridiculous string. Oh my god, okay. Well, it works. It takes a fucking while, but it works. I could maybe try and go 2 at a time to speed that up a bit. I don't know if that's going to confuse me. But that's proof of concept. Forget Me Not works. I guess I just need to do the rest of the bomb fast enough that I can take 5 minutes doing that, maybe more. I'd be interested to know how long it took me to do that 20 minutes. Hey Dev. And hey Gio. I'm hopefully gonna Zen for practice, but I want to do the challenge for real. I want to do it in 100 minutes if it's possible. Hey Royce. You gonna move on the other anagram module for more space. The other anagram module I suppose could be used for something. I don't know what. Like maybe that'll just be used to keep track of other things. Hey Gibbous. Did I say hi to Gray? I think so. You write down notes to use during modules like Forget Me Not. Well, I don't know, you may have just missed it there, but I'm not using any pen and paper at all. I wouldn't consider that soloing. So for Forget Me Not, I'm encoding the stages into the solved anagram on the bomb, so that I can read it back at the end. I think I'm going to go back and look at that in a bit, because that was 20 digits. It would be nice to know how long 20 digits took me. That's also bearing in mind that I'd never done it before, so I'll be more used to it in the future. I wonder whether going 2 at a time is a risk. That was also nasty because the anagram was on the other side of the bomb to the forget-me-not, but I guess that's going to happen a quarter of the time, maybe more. I'm glad that works though. That's cool. What's up, Kermit? Thanks, buddy. I mean, you can love me homo if you want. You might struggle to get reciprocation, but... Next module to learn. So, I think today we're going to look at clock and Hexa Maze, maybe astrology. Clock might be the next thing to look at, because I know Weird made a page for me a good while ago. I don't know if you're in the stream right now, but hi, Ravy. We got new members? Yeah, so anyone who wants to join the Discord channel... Oh, I guess Nightbot just posted it. There's a link in chat. If you're not part of our Discord server, we announce all our streams and stuff, so you can come take a look. You'll be able to get notifications and things for when we go live. Hexa Maze, it's going to be hard, but it's interesting to me. I like the idea of Hexa Maze. It's very unique. I'm looking forward to checking out Hexa Maze, even though I know it's going to be bastard hard. You heard astrology and thought it'd be easy until I remembered exactly what astrology was. Astrology is fine, honestly. The tables are not that bad at all, because the information in the tables is relatively straightforward. In fact, what I might do now is... I'll show everyone how I'm doing astrology. So, astrology is going to work. If you've seen how listening works, it's very similar. In listening, each symbol is represented by a letter chunk of the alphabet, and we build words from those based on what the symbol codes for the things are. We're going to do the same here up for astrology. So 0 is A through E, 1 is F through J, there you go. And each row of the table we can just make into a small sentence, phrase, set of words using these. So just like listening, if anyone was around for listening and you may have been able to contribute ideas to listening, we're going to be doing the same thing today. It's not hard to solo Kudo Sudoku if you're already familiar with a bunch of stuff in the modules. Yeah, when Kudo came out, I did learn to solo it. I would have to brush up on Kudo if I was going to solo it again. Like the Zoni alphabet, there's no chance I remember half of that. Probably a couple other things, but yeah, Kudo's not bad at all. The fact that the manual is written as a poem means that you can just learn it as a song, and it's actually not that bad at all. Yeah, Kudo's nice to solo. It's a fun one to solo as well. So this is what I got for the first table in astrology. Let's just move this over here. But next would be looking at these. So, I mean, if you would like to take a stab at building, I'll just show you. Like, so we have a 0 here, which is A from, I've used the A from this 0, and then I've used the B from this 0, and then the 1 here is an I. So A, B, I, and we're just building this sentence. So if you want to take a stab at creating a phrase, it's going to be one phrase per line. If you want to just take a stab at creating a phrase from this, using these letter bunches, then just, I mean, grab a screenshot or something of my screen right now so that you can see these here, and you can see these as well. Although I suppose you can get those from the repository too. I can get rid of those. But this is what I have so far. This is for the top table. This is for these. So you can ignore these. These are done. But if anyone wants to try and build any phrases out of these bottom two tables, that would, I mean, if you can get any good ones, that would be a massive help. So that's where I'm up to with Astra. I'm going to go and look at clock. which is this, I think. Is there a link for this? No. Okay. Four IV. I'm not quite sure what that means. These are the number types. Oh, okay. I think they're supposed to be different. Ah, thank you, Kermit. Kermit's given us a $2.79 donation that says, "You are the best, don't give up." Thanks, bud. You sold 14 for the first time? What's 14 give us? Also, there's a mosquito buzzing around. Fuck off. Okay, I'm going to compare this to the manual page and we'll... let's copy this into... Ooh. Let's copy this into here for a start. Gap bell age he works for the top row. Okay, the fewer words I think generally the better. So if you can get any like 6 or 7 letter words, they'll let you do it in just 2 or 3 like these. I realize these are only 10 letters, whereas the next ones are 12. So I guess it's probably more likely to be 3 words for table 2. But yeah, if the bigger the words, the better. So have a look and see if you can get any nice big words. Okay. It's a new boss module where you have to identify numbers in base 36. Okay. Yeah, I've not seen that one. Right, so let's go and take a look at, what did I clock? And just compare these, make sure it's alright. So matched. Okay, Arabic, Roman, non. So I guess that should probably be like that. Non-Arabic and then Roman. Silver plus 0. Okay, so let's just try it. If we went for Roman silver matched, we should end up with 11. 10, silver 0 matched is 11. Good, that works. Let's try Roman gold unmatched. Roman 10, gold 2, unmatched 14. Mod 12 is 2, perfect. Non-gold matched. Non 2, gold 4, matched 5. Non-gold matched 5. Cool, yeah, so this works. That's nice. Alright. You fucking mosquito. He's pushing his luck. Okay. This is gonna really annoy me. And let's just double check these as well. So spades is plus 10, arrows 30, lines 50. Red. Black. Yes. This one. Okay, that looks legit. Let's give it a test. So let's say arrows. Blue, white present should give us 41. Arrow, blue, white present should give us 41. Arrow, 30, 38, 40, 41. Nice. Let's double check lines. I did blue last time. Yeah, let's try that. So this should give us 56. So lines 50, green 54, black 54, no 56. Cool, and let's just double check the mod. Line, black, white, absent should give us 10. So line 50, black 66 or just 6, 8, 10. Fantastic, that looks like it all works to me. Can I pull up the astrology page again? My letter groups, sure. So letter groups for astrology are here. The astrology page you can grab on the repository, but I will quickly put it up here for a moment as well. There you go. So see what you can build from there. Okay. Hey Ethan. You're here for a stream for once. Nice. Thanks, buddy. Here's a Discord link for anyone new. If you'd like to join the Discord, you'll get announcements of any time we go live and stuff. Heard cone gauge for first, but gauge might get confused for gauge. Yes, that one. That's tricky. I would try and avoid that one. Got you, you little shit. Mosquito dead. We can't fail now. Fate bone haha. Is this? Are we still talking? Is this for the top row? IAs or lays? You need to tell me how to pronounce that, man. We'll go with that for now. I might have just missed it last time you said it, but I still have no idea how to pronounce that. I should put this on live chat just in case I'm missing anything, because that's really annoying. Okay. Doing a search on page 1, table 1, row 1. Page 1, table 1 we're done, right? Page 1, table 1 is the one that I've already finished. This top page table, this is done. This is complete. This is these 4 here. So we've got row 1 from table 2 done now, so we'll highlight those. So everything under here we can keep going on. You've always pronounced it as E. As in free, Y as in yes. E. Ea. Eas. Eas. So it is an I. Eas. Okay. Eas. Yep, go for it, Animal Winnie, thank you. Okay, so let's go try and memorize this clock then, huh? So no numbers at all is the smallest, that makes sense. I can understand that. So it's +2, +6, or +10. Silver. It's +2 for gold, because gold is the more expensive one. Tick mark and hens match colour. Matched is 1. Unmatched is 2. So no numbers is 2, Arabic is 6, Roman is 10. You get +2 for gold, and you get 1 for a match and 2 for unmatch. Okay. On the next page, spades, arrows, and lines. It almost seems like the more streamlined the line gets, the more points you get. Spades, arrows, lines, 10, 30, 50. So it's RGB, gold, and black. Cool, okay. RGB, gold, black, and it's +4 each time. The middle ones always begin from an offset of 0. 2, 1, that all makes sense, that's nice. Ambient text color. It's +2. Exist, +1. Okay. No numbers is +2. Arabic is +6. Roman is +10. Gold is +2. Match is +1. Unmatch is +2. And then a spades is 10. Arrows is 30. Lines is 50. Is it color next? Yeah, it is right. Red is +0. Green is +4. Blue is +8. Gold is +12. Black is +16. Black text is +0. White text is +2. And a second-hand present is 1, and absent is 2. Fix UK bribers. That's nice. That's like almost a functional sentence. I'm down with it. If you're not sure if you got the encoding right, if anyone would like to double check the encoding on that, that'd be fantastic. Dev, what are you saying? Is this Morn Pry Fleek? Is that not for the second row? Oh, I see. I think you thought you clashed with Animawani and you didn't. Yeah, okay. So we'll say Morn Pry Fleek. Row 3 hasn't got one yet. And then fix. I like fix UK bribers. That's a nice functional sentence. I like the long word bribers. Those long words I think are easier to remember because they're more unique and more interesting than lots and lots of single, like single syllable words. Bribers is good. Cool, I'm down with that. Thanks for your help, guys. Right. Let's go and try a clock. What's the rule for if time is less? So if we're at less than half time, make sure everything goes backwards. If we're at less than half time, make sure everything goes backwards. Okay. So I could just do this in the first half and just. Am I taking row 3? Yes. Yes is doing 3. And Moini is doing the sun. What's the sun row? Table 2, row 1. Table 2, row 1's been done. That's Fate Bone Hair. You could do table 3, row 1. So on the clock, we go forward. So I just start at the bottom and work my way in. And if it's more than half of the minutes, then I go an extra hour forward. And go back some minutes. And then it's long hold for reset on the middle. Okay. That should be fine. Sure, that's fine, Animawani. So do an attempt for the fancy 4. The Jupiter. Page 2, row 6. Hugs Bad Jared. Hey Ryan. Oh, also PK, you're the first thing you said, isn't it? Hey PK. Jared, I'm not 100% sure on. That doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, have a look. What about Herod? Would Herod work? Are they the right... Herod works, right? As in King Herod. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Seven, 8, and then I think it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or is it 10? No, it's 10. -2, -1 is not a nice start. You could go US, like it's going to be usable or something like that. USA. Or just it could just be us and just go for that word on its own if there's no way around it. WR is nice. WR is a pretty standard way to start a word. Hey Francisco. Okay, so we're gonna test the clock. Oh, I need to take this module off first. This profile rather. How many modules have I learned so far? We've got 22 things active on the profile.
All available experts, please report to room
As I mentioned
A9.
previously, there's a few that I'd be able to add very quickly. The translated modules, Caesar Cipher, 1 or 2 others as well. Are they all taking backwards? Of course they are, it's in Zen mode. So we could beef up... Is that another Kermit the Frog donation? That's not the same one as before, is it? Thank you, Kermit. That's another that's another donation. Another $2.79 donation from Kermit saying Diffuser Vanilla Centurion. It's been done before, so I don't know how keen I am to repeat a challenge that's been done. I think that works for now. The SQL I could possibly want to replace, but that's certainly a good start. We can maybe go for this. So this is 3. Yeah, I'm gonna try and concentrate on. This is taking so much of my time. It's the solo Centurion. I think I need to concentrate on it. That's definitely not as good as SQL Crap Heavy. SQL Crap Heavy is I think that's good enough. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I tend to try and go for real words because I think they're just more memorable to me than, like, personally, than acronyms or initialisms, I should say, for this one. Oh no, this is an acronym. But it works. It's, you know, in a pinch, that's fine. Oh, it's just for, okay, pro. I might go with pro then. Pro to me, I think, works better.
Emergency cleared. All personnel, please return to your stations.
I'll go with pro. Row 3 is used hail swig. Is that row 3 for table 2 or 3, Dev? Is that going here? For last row of table 3 on Astro. Oh, Dev says never mind. Used fail puff. Where's that for, IS? Someone already got the other one. Well, G-Freak saying ring rear wing heat is for the last row of table 3. That's not the one you're on, right? Rear wing heat, that's a good one, thank you. For the 3rd row of the 2nd table. Okay. Hey, Dogny. Someone got that first. Oh, okay, so used Veil Puff and used Hail Swig. Used Hail used Hail Puff. I'll change that to Hail. And I think I'll keep Puff over Swig. Okay. So the first 2 tables look done, and so far I have this for the last table. Is the last table definitely 10 rows? Have I done this right? 5, 6, 8, yeah, okay. Okay, so if anyone has any suggestions for these, by all means, thank you guys. So let's take a look at the clock then, shall we? I guess we're not past halfway on the time, because I guess the time for this is at 0. I don't even know if what it's considering full time here. I'll tell you what, let's actually run this in normal mode just so I know it's not past half time, because I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Okay, so we have Arabic, so that's going to be plus... Blank is plus 2, right? So Arabic is plus 6. Silver. And unmatched, so I'm going to say that's 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have lines is 50. Green, it's the color of the numbers, isn't it? So we're on 6 currently, it's black. That goes to 66. So we're on 6. 8, the present is 9. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice. Clock is done. Clock is done, that's fantastic. Thank you, Weird, for that, because the manual page makes that look way more disgusting than it's actually going to be. So the reorganization of information there is very helpful. Kermit has done a 3rd donation. Thank you very much. That's a $1.39 donation from Kermit. Thank you for the 3 donations, but the audio's off, you think? Is it? I've turned the music off. Is the game audio? It seems like I'm streaming desktop audio. The music in the background happening all the time was getting a bit annoying, so I turned that off. Okay, let's see what's happening with this one then. So we've got 6 silver and absent should be and no and it's unmatched. That's the thing I'm looking at, isn't it? So 6 and unmatched. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then arrows is 30. Blue is 8, 38. Black is nothing, 38. And absent would be 2, so it's 40. So we're going to go another hour forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Okay, clock is going on the profile. Kermit the Frig, sorry, has done a 4th donation, this time 99 cents. Thank you, Kermit. The last 2 have not had a message on them. Okay, clock time. Why can't I see it? There it is. I mean, it's up to you if they've got a message on them, bud. It's fine. I'm just saying just telling everyone that's why I haven't read them out. Because if they have messages, I always try and read them out. Okay. So the clock is on. Fantastic. What else did we want to look at today? Which rows are we free to do? Good question. So at the minute, I only have suggestions for 1, 6, and 10. I think I may have missed 1, which would be row 2, which is vegan methodic. That's a great one. Thank you. Really memorable words. Really unique words. Vegan methodic. That's fantastic. I like it. All right. That's where we're up to. Okay, so I want to look at Hexa Maze. I think that's what we're doing next. Excuse me. How? And I might need some just suggestions from chat as to how the hell I do this. But how do we do Hexa Maze? What's the deal, Kermit? I may not make deals that use up time, because so much time is going to be going into the Centurion solos over the next months. Did I say row 11? I didn't say row 11, right? We successfully defuse a Hex Maze bomb. I'll donate again. Alright. I mean, I'm not expecting donations, but if you want to donate for a Hex Maze solve, then it sounds good to me. But that could be a while away, let's say. We need to think strategy first. I don't even know how I'm going about doing this yet. The working out the exits is easy, relatively speaking. Like, I don't need to worry about that. It's about navigating the maze. I will also, if need be, if it's easiest for me, I will stand up and do this to see it at the right orientation if I need to. Hey Max, what is this? Why is that there? Is the question. So Max, am I doing anything? Yes. What we're doing today, I don't know if you're familiar with Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, but there is a challenge in Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes that looks like this. Let's go and load one up. It's called the Centurion. It's got 100 modules on it. Famish Fibula, nice. I like it. Hey Kusi. You've seen the Centurion, fantastic. Well, I am attempting to solo the Centurion, which means doing it without manuals. So I am going to try and memorize every required module without making any notes, without looking at any manual pages, and just do it on my own as a diffuser. So that's the challenge. This is day 4, at least the 4th streamed day of preparation, of learning things. Currently we've got, I think, 22 modules on our profile, out of the 100 that are going to be required. But yeah, we're trying to come up with strategy, tactics, memorization techniques and systems, spend some time actually remembering things, and hopefully, eventually, we will be able to do one of these. How nice would that be? We have a Discord server. If you want to join it, then you'll get announcements for any time we go live. So feel free to jump in there if you'd like to see when we're doing things on the channel. But right now, I'm looking at Hexa Maze. It's going to be hard, yep. So, oh Jesus. So, what's the strategy? What is the strategy here? Do I have to learn the entire maze? I feel like I do. Someone suggested, and it was similar to something I was considering, which is just to learn certain important parts of the maze. So not to learn every single wall, but just more so to try and work out where some of the longer corridors are, and just navigate my way to those to get in and out of the maze. But there's a couple problems with doing that. Hey, dummy. Paths to the symbols. The problem with doing that is that number one, my peg, the player token, just might not be on one of the memorized paths. In which case, I'd be completely blind trying to get to the memorized paths in the first place to navigate the maze in a way that I had memorized. So there's a danger there. The second problem is that what if there's simply no way of getting out of the maze on the required side via one of my memorized paths? What if no memorized paths intersect the side I need to leave by? I would also be flying blind trying to find an exit. So there are two problems with that. So I think in some way I actually do just need to know the entirety of Hexa Maze, which is kind of crazy. I have no idea how I'm going to go about doing that. But I think it actually is just the case. Is there a friend with you? I'm just here on my own today. Row 3 is Wuss, Grave, Fraud, or Grey's Ash. Okay, that's row 3. What do I like here? Wuss. I'm going to go with Grave. Hey, Pi. May be able to exclude certain tiles from being memorized if the only way to put them in the hexagon on the module is to put the maze in an ambiguous position. Yes. Can the maze be in an ambiguous position? I have a feeling that the maze is designed in such a way that there are no ambiguous sections. Because even though there's like hexagons, which obviously you can't tell a rotation, like this hexagon here, you can't actually put a bound around that doesn't include a circle. And as soon as you include a circle, you know the orientation. So I don't think there are ambiguous places. I think you do actually have to know it all. The placement of these symbols all being like in the middle section, I think means that you always catch like 2 symbols in a maze or whatever. Or at least an ambiguous symbol in a location on the maze. Aren't there always 2+ symbols in the actual module? I think you can get a Hexa Maze that has just 1. But even in those instances, it's still not ambiguous. Wild Bait Blush. For row 4, thank you. You can get as low as 1, says Gibbous. Yeah, I've never seen a 0. I don't think you can get a 0. In fact, of course you can't get a 0 because then you wouldn't know the rotation. You watched the whole Praetorian. Well, thank you, Max, and I hope you enjoyed it. Max and Marcella, hi to both of you. Okay, so given that I just have to memorize this entire maze, which it seems like I do, what's the strategy? I mean, what the fuck is the strategy? Do I remember where the walls are? Do I remember it more like where the walking paths are? Like shapes that I can move through? You watched it in school? Jesus, Dev. Don't fail your exams, bud. You got very or vary for the first. Okay, that's not interchangeable, so I'll leave that. Okay. I'll run a few hex mazes and see if there are patterns that help. There aren't. there just aren't. What you're looking at here is what needs memorizing, and if you can't see a pattern on the manual page, there's nothing to be gained from running modules. I'm wondering whether physically walking this maze, right? As in having like a 3D render of this maze that I can walk around in, would make it more recognizable. Does the entire maze split nicely into smaller hexagons? Does it like tessellate? I guess no, it doesn't, not really. Stab, hide, cast. For row 7. It splits into triangles, it does. I was hoping it would split into hexagonal shaped pieces. I don't know if splitting them into triangles in my head helps at all, to be honest. The areas that can never be in a maze towards the edges. I don't believe so. I think it can all get used. Catch in a bit, Dockney. As far as I know, this is all valid. It's difficult to even try and learn just a bit of this and then test myself on it, because getting a module that even has the correct part of the Hexa Maze in it would be really difficult. It really is just it's an all or nothing with Hexa Maze. So Max and Marcella, on the module, you don't see the walls. You have to reference the manual page to see where the walls are. But in order to work out where in the maze you are, it will show the symbols in the same places as they appear on this manual page. And that is your point of reference to work out where in this maze you are from looking at the module. For example, top left northwest hex only has a circle, so you can't get rotation. I think you can though, right? Because it's the only place where you can... Well, let's assume it's the only place you can get that, which I think is the case. The rotation is just based on where the circle is in the hexagon, right? Yep, there are dirt marks. This one up here particularly triggers me because it looks like the line's been drawn too far. But most manual pages actually have that. You can see it's just like printing error up at the top right corner. You can see all this dust, like it's been scanned. You see it in the vanilla manual pages as well. Oh god, I don't even know where to begin with this. I do not know where to start. This module is terrifying. T3 row 7. Do we not have a row 7? We have a row 7. Is it row 8? It's row 8, okay. And are you saying your sentence is okay? Does this work? I think you use the symbol to your advantage. How so, dummy? Just row 5 now, guys. Thank you for the help. The maze is a mix-up. Start Centurion. Starting the Centurion's going to be a while away, Max. So I need to actually be able to do all this stuff. Usually get 2-3 symbols in the module, so learning areas around the clusters might be a good first step. It's, yeah, the organization of it bothers me, because if I end up learning like overlapping areas or just things that like don't tessellate nicely, I think that might end up being really confusing. Vegan Methodic doesn't work? That's a shame. Hey, Peppercraft. I'm looking at Hexa Maze right now, trying to work out how the hell I go about doing it. Because it's a disgusting one. Times like these, I wish I had a photographic memory. How many modules are we in? I think we have 23 on the profile. 22, 23? 23, I think. Vegan with wage. Is it just one too many letters? That's 3, 7, 12, and you've got 8. Yeah, okay, I see. Wage methodic is still nice. Methodic's just a really good word. Hey, Ashy. You can do 5 in parallel. I have no idea what that means. Oh, just like you both work on it? Sure. Okay, none of the symbols are... No, even that doesn't really work. I was going to say you could just learn, at least as a beginning point, the like 3-sided hexagon around each shape. So the hexagon that's like 2 layers around each symbol. But even that actually has quite a lot of overlap. Hey, Hasman. Right now I'm scared, that's how I am. Everything about this module feels like a fucking mountain to climb. Because it's being able to navigate it, but it's also even recognizing it in the first place. How do I look at 2 symbols on the manual page and just know where they map to? Good lord. Turn the maze into some stupid drawing, you'll remember the drawing. I was wondering if you could just make like a binary tree type thing out of this, where you just make left-right decisions, or rotational decisions, just based on a chart of some kind. Hey, Jamal. But if you do that, I think you lose the ability to recognize the hexagon that the module is showing you. Because you need to know where the fuck that is. Can you move the Hexa Maze page so you can tell where you need to go? There is an interactive page that lets you add like a sub-hexagon to this page, to this maze. But obviously I don't have access to that while I'm soloing the module. It is already a stupid drawing, I agree. How? Oh Christ, how do you do this one? If you assign a number less to each hexagon based on wall layout. The problem is that this grid doesn't nicely tessellate to just set hexagon grids. Hey Aaron. Subdividing into small parts does kind of feel like the way to go. Will this be done by today and be here tomorrow? There is no way Hexa Maze is getting done today. Not a chance. Let alone the entire challenge. The challenge is going to be months away. There will be a live stream tomorrow. There should be, at least, which will be actual real bomb defusal with Rex and perhaps Silly. Not 100% sure if Silly's around tomorrow. Yeah, triangles has been mentioned. Maybe that is just a start point. Row 5, very Uri fibs. I suppose it's a start. Yuri's obviously not ideal. Maybe I'll take a look at... Let's take a look at row 5. So the actual letter combos that we're doing for row 5, which is this one. So we have 0, 1, no, -1. Excuse me. Yeah, this 3 times is kind of nasty, right? And then 0 -1. What can we do here? Very Uri fibs may well be the way you have to go with this one, because those 3 -2s are kind of gross together, aren't they? Hey Fred. Did Kermit donate again? Thank you, Kermit. That's another 99 cents donation from Kermit. Hospice is an isometric cube. I did try and picture it like that. I don't think it helps, unfortunately. Fred, do I think it's doable? Right now, Hexa Maze is one of the scariest things about this bomb. Hexa Maze just seems kind of impossible. I mean, that's really gross. I have an idea. Why don't you just look at the manual? Of course, why didn't I think of that? Hey, Mindex. Hey, Captain. And what about FMN in 100 numbers? That bit's fine. We're okay with that. I did a proof of concept FMN 20 numbers on this stream. We got it strikeless on our first attempt, so FMN doesn't bother me too much. Yeah, I've got the manual, but I could just print it out and have it in front of me. Christ. Well, to be fair, I do define soloing as diffusing without external tools, so I think, unfortunately, by my definition of solo, you can't worm your way out of that one. Just plan on memorizing Forget-Me-Not and the rules for the numbers. They're really easy. It's like 9 lines or something compared to some of the big tables on these manual pages. Just a couple of rules is nothing. There's 9 triangles you counted. Are they doing something? Are you going to tell me what they do in the manual? I did tell you earlier. They are your point of reference. So you don't see the walls of the maze on the module. The module picks a random place in this maze that you see, but it does show you the shapes. So using the shapes is your point of reference to work out where the maze is that you're looking at on the manual. Let's just open up the interactive here. So we can move around our sub-maze here. Huh, didn't know you could do that. So yeah, if we take a look at this, for instance, even recognizing where this is with a manual is kind of difficult. So, holy shit. The 2 triangles. Is it these? I guess let's actually just try putting these in. Hexagon with 2 triangles. Can it be a hexagon other than... Oh, it can be these 2. Yeah, there you go. Like, that's already hard enough. Hey Nathan. If you go to the repository, next to each manual page is a drop down, the more arrow, and you can open different versions of things. Thanks, Max. Catch you later, fishy. Scroll up for an R5 suggestion. Susie Rigger. That might be better than Yuri. Susie means slightly more to me. We'll go with that. Hardest bomb I've ever done. Probably the Praetorian. Hey, Michaela. Learning Hexa Maze right now seems like an impenetrable fortress. It's gross. Hey, Alexi. How? I mean, how the fuck do you do this? This needs something smart. This needs something very smart. Oh. Hey Pokemon. What does total stencil mean? Oh. You have to try and memorize each symbol coordinate so you can think about the whole maze in your head. Maybe if you try and memorize each symbol coordinate so you can think about the whole maze in your head. Yeah. Is 5 years an old game in your book? I don't know, Aaron. Killing myself. Oh, Jesus. What do you do for this one? This is worse than I expected it to be. I expected it to be bad. This is worse than I thought, though. I didn't expect this to look impossible when I opened it up. It was just like, oh, it's just a maze. But holy hell. I want to say this actually just feels impossible. Hey, Killbob. Like, this is fucking mad, this one. How does it tessellate with the 4x4 hexagon? Give every space a number, okay. Make groups based on which of the edges is open. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. These blue hexagons can cover a Hexa Maze. Lots, and they don't even do it nicely. There's no limit to what the brain can remember with this after a while. That's my working theory. Yeah, it's like you just remember more and more. I mean, I don't know if I would say the brain has no limit to what it can remember, but it's a pretty big limit, right? And eventually, if I just learned one wall every day, you'd get there in the end. But I don't want to be doing it at quite that speed. But it can be done. But how do you do it reasonably? How do you do it in a method that doesn't take a year? How do you work out where your fucking sub-maze is? That's what terrifies me. Even if I had this maze memorized in my head, without being able to actually just look at it and rotate it physically in front of me, how would you work out, just from a mental image, how would you work out where the sub-maze is? That's awful. The sub-maze can be anywhere, right? Because like down here, the circle is 2 off the edge, and up here the circle is 1 off the edge, and if you try and move it like this way or this way, you just end up adding a new symbol. Yeah, this sub-maze can go anywhere. I can't cut any of this out. You can just lie yourself one module. No, there's no way I'm doing that. That's horrible. I can't just say, oh yeah, I'll solve the Centurion, except for Hexa Maze. I can't do that to myself. No chance. It's all or nothing. One spot can have 64 arrangements of edges. One spot can have 64 arrangements of edges. What do you mean by one spot? Do you mean like a 3x3 hexagon? Or like an 8, like a 7-piece hexagon? Yeah, for sure. All the maze mods doesn't bother me. 3D maze and mouse in a maze are fine. It's just Hexa Maze that's the problem. It's just Hexa Maze. Because 3D maze and mouse in a maze don't require you to learn the path, because you can see the walls on the module, so there's no reason to memorize the wall. The wall setups, but of course you do for Hexa Maze. One dot on the map. Oh, so literally every single individual dot. So I have to learn 64. Actually, I don't have to learn 64. You could do it as just a binary number, right? Oh, fuck! You could do it as a binary number. Shit, yo! You could totally do that. You could totally fucking do that. Okay. So if you just consider it, oh my god, this would take so long to solve, but you could do this. If the top, let's just say the 12 o'clock edge is, hey blockworker, is the first place of your binary number. So this top one here would just be 1, 2, 4, 16. So that's 23. So you don't even have to, if you just consider it a binary number, you don't even have to memorize anything. You just calculate binary. And then all you have to do, I say all you have to do is remember the grid of numbers. It's a big grid, but hey, we can do grids. I think you started from a different place from me, Anna. You started from like 2 o'clock, I started from 12 o'clock. That, you know, that's doable. That is actually maybe the way this happens. As ridiculous as that is. I think I need to redraw Hexa Maze with a number in every spot. That's so dumb. But it's not quite as dumb as a maze. And therefore that might be what we do. Doesn't solve the finding issue, that is true. But if I just have to memorize distances between symbols or something, like if I just have a hexagon and a triangle and they're, this arrangement away, hell, well, maybe I'll just end up doing that. I did get row 5, thank you, Dev. I wouldn't expect there to be any unique numbers in here. I suppose it is possible though. God damn, that's actually, I think that is the way this happens. You consider the walls binary numbers. That's, fuck me, that's awful. But, like I said, it's not as awful as learning it as a maze, so... Never a 0, never a 63. That's true, although excluding them to like come up with different patterns is, it doesn't really matter. Like I would just be calculating them as binary numbers. The fact that there's never a 0 or a 63 is besides the point, I guess. Look at it all relative to the indicators first. You're gonna remember numbers in a circle or by rows. I'm not quite sure what that means. Every spot of the maze, each of these little dots, is going to get given a number, and that number is a binary representation of the walls around it. Edges that are enclosed and all but one side could be unique. I suppose you could. I don't see a reason to come up with exceptions. Doing some funky maths there, Max. I believe this game does generate mazes in all positions. As far as I can tell, every maze position is unique. Let's also remember this is a Timley module. I think he would have very specifically designed this so that there is no extraneous space on the maze. He makes good use of his modules. Yes, that is true, Aaron. If I do the binary thing, it takes ages to reverse engineer. But learning positions is such a colossal amount of work. Huge. Is this one of the harder modules to be done alone? Yes, I think it may be the case that this is actually going to be the hardest module to do alone, looking at it. I'm beginning to get that feeling. Each figure can be assigned a number for like the walls in a 3x3 radius. You can recognize this quicker. The number of permutations of walls in a 3x3 radius is enormous. Is the Hexa Maze a 6x6 radius? The sub-maze that you see on the module has a side length of 4, if that's the question. You can see it here. I think this is a good starting point. Binary digits to represent walls. That's a start. We're gonna stop looking at Hexa Maze right now because that's gonna need a metric shit ton of planning off stream. So for now, let's see if we can do astrology. Let's just do that. Okay, so let's make sure I actually know the rules correctly. So for each pair of symbols, we get the scores from the tables. That's right. For each symbol we add 1 if it shares the serial and -1 if it doesn't. Okay, so we just need to know these sentences. That's really not that bad at all. Do I know the first table already? So a bird funds yard launch something posy scowl. What's the third one? Sterile mix. That's a nice one actually. Okay, so okay. A bird funds yard launch sterile mix. Bird funds yard launch sterile mix. Posy scale. Okay. Hey Kermit, thank you for the 99 cents donation. What are we going to do to remember the symbols making up the table in sections? Do you mean just the order of them? Have I ever messed up on a bomb before? No, I've never previously messed up. So far I've been completely clean for the last 5 years of playing this game. The order's sorted already. So planet order. There's a song that Ash gave me. So it should be Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. So, but on the table it's actually in order from the Sun, closest to furthest. And I've got a sentence for the zodiac signs as well. So it should be Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, Leo, what begins with V? Virgo, Libra, something Sagittarius. What else begins with S? What begins with S? Scorpio, Sagittarius. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. There you go. Strong dislike using first letters of words in a phrase for mnemonics. It's something that doesn't bother me too much. My very easy method just speeds up naming planets. That's nice. That's a good one. Your e-learning project submission deadline is 3 minutes. Good luck with that, Anna Mooney. Okay, first table. A bird funds yard launch. Sterile mix, posy scale. Okay, second table. Fate, bone, haha. Morn, pry, fleek. Send is a word. I'm not quite sure what you're suggesting I use it for. Fate, bone, haha. Morn, pry, fleek. Used hail puff, fix UK programs. I have no idea what you're saying, Max. Why not use nature regress? Why not use that for what? GG no reanimating. The words up here. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure what that means. Okay, used hail puff. Fix UK browsers. Okay, so a bird funds, yard launch, sterile mix, posy scale, fate bone, haha, morn, pry, fleek, used hail puff, fix UK browsers. Well, there's lots of words on the Solving the Centurion page, Max, and this is already one of it. This is something we are using this as a solution to memorize something else, so I don't need to turn this into anything else. So I'm not quite sure what you want me to use your words for. Pro crap heavy. Wage methodic. You're both an hour ahead of me, I guess. Pro crap heavy. Wage methodic. Well, thanks for staying up with me, guys. So pro crap, is it crap? Yeah, pro crap heavy, wage methodic. Okay. Wuss Gravesh. Wow Bait Blush. Wuss Gravesh. Wow Bait Blush. Well, I'm glad to see you back, Blocklocker. Wuss Gravesh. Wow Bait Blush. Okay. Bird. Funds. Yard Launch. Sterile Mix. Posy Scale. Fate Bone Hair. Morn Pryfleek. Use Puff Hail. Fix UK Brothers. Pro Crap Heavy. Wage Methodic. Wuss Gravesh. Wow Bait Blush. Wee Susie Rigger. Wee Susie Rigger. Pugs Bad Herod. Change that to Dad. So I can imagine a big pug and lots of little pugs. Pug's Dad. Herod. Pug's Dad. Herod. Pug's Dad. Herod. Okay. Stab, hide, cast. What does the Centurion look like? I loaded one up a moment ago. I thought you said you'd seen it. Stab, hide, cast. Poachman Pie. Stab, hide, cast. Poachman Pie. Because the challenge is different this time, Max. Last time we did it just as a normal Centurion mission, and now I'm trying to solve it. Stab, hide, cast, Poachman Pie. Famish Fibula. Rear wing heat, okay. Yeah, I think it's pretty original. No one's done it yet. Famish fibula. Rear wing heat. Can we go through this whole thing? A bird funds yard launch. Sterile mix posy skill. Fate bone haha. Morn pry fleek. Used hail puff. Fix UK bribers. Pro crap heavy. Wage methodic. Wuss grave ash. While bait. Blush. Is it Wee Susie Rigger? Yeah, Wee Susie Rigger. Pug's dad Herod. Stab hide cast poach wenpai. Famish fibula. Rear wing heat. Yeah, so I'm trying to remember all of the modules for Centurion so that I can solve them. And I think we've just finished Astrology, so we're going to go and try it. Okay, so so it's the third sentence, sterile mix. Mercury, Venus. That's Mercury, right? I think that's Mercury. So it's the third one. So STE. So that should be 0. The fourth sentence here. The third sentence here, sorry. So it should be after the fleek is used, hail puff. I don't even know what the symbol is. Fuck, is that Scorpio? Is it Sagittarius? That's Scorpio, right? I'm gonna double check it, but I think that's Scorpio. It is Scorpio, okay. So Scorpio. So there's LVLSS. So it's the 8th of the 3rd. So used hail. So it's L. Which is 2. So 2 points so far. Mercury, we said it was 3. So the third sentence down, which is wuss grave ash. And then we go along to 8th, which would be V, which is -2. So I think we're currently sat at an even 0. And then Earth is 1. Mercury is 2. Scorpio is 3. So I'm going to say it's good on 3. Yes, there we fucking go. I want to say that makes Astrology done. Astrology is going onto the profile. I think I'm going to take Forget-Me-Not off the practice profile just because it's such a slog at the end of every practice. I'm going to probably put it back on towards the end of when we're getting close to actually being able to do all the modules. So I think that's going to conclude the learning for this stream. I'm going to finish with a progress bar. So we'll just do all of the modules that we have so far, which I think should be 22. 17 plus 6 is 23. Have I got 23 things active right now? What's the 23rd? I didn't put Hexa Maze on, did I? There's a clock. Okay. Alright, I guess we're going to try 23 things then. Again, I'm going to go in module order. Just in reading order on the bottom. I didn't activate my profile, I don't think. Yep. Hey, King. Paint this one red, then paint the next one yellow. I'd rather be with you than without you. Can you lend? Well, don't loan and lend both work? I guess it's lend, right? Is loan not a verb? Weird, okay. Right, so this is water, and so it's the second row. I'm looking at sun, which is the first one. So second row, first letter would be Y, which is -2. So we're currently on -2. I want to say that's Sagittarius, but I actually need to, I should learn these symbols, right? That's Sagittarius. Be nice if Chrome cooperated with me. So Sagittarius is 9th. So we're looking at row 2, 9th letter, which would be Morn, Pry, L, which is 2. So we're back at an even 0. And then sun is the top sentence going along to the 9th. So pro, crap, heavy, E would be 0. So I think we get an even 0 on the symbols. And then water, 1, sun, 2, Sagittarius, 3. So I'm going to say that's good on 3. We're in normal mode. Oh, damn, we are. Okay, well, good luck, everyone. Oh, and it's got nowhere near enough time on it. Yeah, fair enough. Thanks, bye. Well, at least we got an Astro in. What am I doing?
All available experts, please report to room A9.
So this is going to be Railroad Alpha Echo. This is going to be BT twice. And then BT Kitty. So these need to swap. So let's put him there, him there, him there, him there, and him there. Did that work? Yeah, it did. That was a mess, but it worked. Okay. GB is 4, so it's neither A nor E. M would be 12. 24, 48 minus 26 would be 12. I'm going to say that's Q. I is 8. R would be 17. That doesn't work. It's probably W, isn't it? 34. No, is it R? R is 17, 34 minus 26. 34, 14, 8. It's R. I've forgotten what the first thing I did was. Never mind. First, okay. It's really nice that they put a glow on this tour, so. Oh, I think this is Rex's favourite maze, which is 3, I want to say. XL, it is 3. So 3 would be 2, 3, 4, 1. Blue is, so 2, we're gunning for green.
Emergency cleared. All personnel, please return to your stations.
It's white. Where's the sphere in this quadrant? Can't find a sphere in this quarter of the grid. What? Am I just getting my orientation wrong and I'm not in a quarter of the grid right now? Guess let's just keep going around. So that's blue. Where the fuck is green? What? So it's not there. So I am in the green corner. Okay, what the fuck? I'm tripping. Where is the green? It's blue, yellow. Hey Diego. White. It's in this fucking corner and I can't work out how to like get in there. Is it just not loaded or something? I feel like it should be here. Right, I've had enough of this. I'm looking it up. What is happening? Hexa Maze. Where are you? Okay. You get it from there. What? Okay. That's the nastiest sphere. Jesus Christ. gross. That is absolutely gross. Okay, this is a squeezing, wrenching, grasping. This can't be two individuals. And this is a straight 50-50, so let's get some Q, 7, B, B1, nope, Z, 6, F, A, 9, A, 4, no. This is going to be ports plus other stuff, which is Charlie, that looks good, 2, 3, Charlie 3, that's more promising. There we go. Okay, do we have an R in the serial? No. Do we have a car TRN? No, we're going to have to leave that one for now. Clock. Sorry, Diego. It's an English channel. That's spam, as far as I'm concerned. You can see everyone's speaking English. So, Roman numerals is plus 10. Nothing for the silver. And then matched, which is plus 1. So it's going to be plus 11. I don't know how this works in Zen, so I'm going to just go for the bottom ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then minutes would be 50 for the lines, 6 for the black, 6 for the black, and present 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's happy with that. Okay, cool. Okay, so copyright, but pigtail kings R lambda star. That's 3 for column 3. Column 6 gets 2. Okay. Tennis, AT, lightning lambda, kitty. No, it's just 2. How about king's question smiley? That's 6. P, BT, kitty, king's question smiley. That's 3. That's the one. King's question smiley, kitty. Color flash is green. Same word, different colors. Yes, no on the 5th. So, time limit. I really wanted to do the Centurion legit, 100 minutes, 100 modules. If it just ends up being unfeasible, then my backup is to do an unlimited time one. Like, that's good enough, I guess. But I would like to do it in 100 minutes. What rule do we begin with here? 9, all the way down to the bottom. So it's, is there 5 or fewer white pixels in a square? No. No, that's rule 0. Rule 9 is equal number of black and white quadrants. So that's 8. No, that's not true. We've got more blacks, it looks like. No. Yes, we have more blacks. Okay. So back up to rule 1. Are there as many whites as lets? I think that might be true. Yeah. We're going with the number of batteries, which is 3. Okay. So double up down is my submit. Goal. I'm not forgetting that one, Jesus. Pixels white in the top right. They were both 8s in the tops. Set the fly letters flee. Set the flee letters fly. Hey Caleb. Bye Dockney. Am I worried about Souvenir? A little bit. Not massively. It doesn't scare me as much as Hexa Maze. If you don't do well, your grades will be lowered. Can you smell the scent of bacon? Lizard. Lizard is slightly worse than eagle, right? So it should be 130, I think. Step ladder. Nope. Symbol. Nope. Whoa. Cheat code. Nope. Feather. Is Dex. Yeah, use feather. Lamp. Definitely not because it's a lizard. So 130. A Grimoire looks good to me. Oh, whoops. Look, page turning, study. First correct item in adventure game. We used feather. Study. 2, 3, 4. STUDI. Hey, I don't care. Okay, so last number 9 plus 3 is 12. 2 should be 8. How many modules do we have? 23? Or is it still 22? Because I got rid of the forget me note. I think it's 23, right? Which would be 19. Second stage, encryption. I don't know, so we're going to leave that for a minute. Okay, so if we add, that's air, which is 4. Air and what is that? Is that Saturn? I'm going to encode the FMN numbers into an anagrams, so we're just going to do this and make a giant string of number representations. Again, I need to just look up the symbol because I still need to actually learn that. I think it's Saturn. It is Saturn, okay. So Saturn is MVM. It's Jupiter, Saturn, it's 5th, right? Hey Mixie. This is the repository. Okay, so Saturn is 5th, MVMJS. So looking for 5th letter along of the 4th sentence. 4th sentence would be, what is the top one? It's a bird funds yard launch, sterile X for Posey. Yeah, Posey Scowl, and I'm saying it's 5th. Posey Y. Y would be -2. So starting with -2. Scorpio is 8th. Thanks, Mixie. Is Scorpio 8th? 4. Yeah, Scorpio's 8th. So again, looking at the fourth one, which would be Fix UK Bankers? Fix UK... What's the word? Fix UK... It's something like bankers or investors, but it's neither of those. Traders? Fix UK... I need to look up the word. Fix UK bribers. It's like bankers. Fix UK bribers. So, Fix UK BRI. So, E. So that would be 1, so I think we're sitting at -1 right now. And then we said that's 5th, so 5th sentence down would be we Susie Rigger. Right? Yeah. And 8th along would be I again. So I think we once again hit a 0 on the symbols. Air is -1. Saturn is -2. Scorpio is -3. I'm going to say that's bad on 3. Nice. Alright, second number down is 9, which would be purple. Go P, 4, 17, 21. 36, 18, 19, 20. So orange is my Minesweeper. A or B and C. Okay, do we have a stereo RCA? We do not. So 9 times 3 is 27 plus 17. 34 is that 44? I've never done Crystal Maze actually. 27, 37, 44, which is DZ, so query 1. Then that's DG, query 2, GL, GL, that's right. My mouse just double clicked, that's really annoying. I suppose I needed a strike to do an orientation there. VO, video, egg. Cool. And then left on strike rule. Settle down. So it's CCLCL, LCC, LCC. Study. So fourth was egg, video. What did I say out loud? Did I say orange? Double it down. Nice. Yeah, I noticed a couple times during the last few bombs that my mouse has started doing that weird double clicking again. I know that happened in the past. That was less than 1 minute per module? Nice. Souvenir is a bit of a bitch, but I'm hoping to just power through it at the end, where strikes don't matter. That's the idea. Yeah, to be fair, Mouse and Maze screwed with me. That was disgusting. That's a really nasty sphere. I think I might need to specifically memorize how to get to that one in particular. That's really horrible. This is the end of today's stream, Max, yes. So thank you for joining me, everyone. This has been the 4th episode of preparing for the Centurion solo. Done some good stuff today. We've proofed Forget-Me-Not. We did a 20 digit and it went great, so we know that that works. We have failed Hexa Maze miserably for now. No, we've got a tactic for Hexa Maze that could work. It's a start. It's a start for a scary module. And we got Astrology done. Did we get something else done? We got Clock done as well, so that's really cool. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time. There's going to be a link in chat if anyone wants to join the Discord server. We announce all of our live streams and stuff there, so you can catch us. Tomorrow will be the main contained diffusal day for real bombs and not this dumb challenge. Me and Rex should be there. Silly, not 100% on. Hopefully he'll be there. Yeah, we'll catch you all later. Thanks for joining me, guys. Bye bye.